We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 30. 5-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's taken down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here we go. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time. Out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. Black 40. 22 needle. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good.
A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after the catch.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready, set.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Ready, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 4.
Come on, set. Ready, black. Now, ready.
The run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. 17 yards on that play. First down for Houston.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
High-headed defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 13.
Down. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Okay, ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set, hunt.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. That's a good gain there. He's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Let's go now. 10 black. Hey, blue. Set.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will score! Touchdown, Texans. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready. Come on.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Richardson. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, ready. Ready.
They'll go with a counter on first down. He's inside the 35. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It is a big-time play for Houston. 45 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
From the 23, here's second and 9.
Red 38.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. Yellow 43. Set, go.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Colts out to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Down. Yellow 22. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. From the 41, here's second and a couple. On play action, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the play.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
They'll go. Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready. 10 cycles. Here we go. Slice. 97. 52. Blue. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
5, 6, set, ready. Black, 90, hut, hut.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That is pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43, set, go. Set, hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hut, hut. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. Yellow, 22, ready.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
I'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now Richardson, they'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Second down throw for Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready.
Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. That one is good. And the Colts will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, A good hold and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set. 45. White. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
On first down, it's Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Touchdown, Colts.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 22 needle. Yellow. 22.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On second down, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drop.
And he will go all the way. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
The kick is good.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Clock set. 10 black. Black shot. Set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shot. Come on. Set. Close check. Smith red. Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Ready?
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Here we go, set. Fight, black 40. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught at the 4. He'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Needle, blip, set, hut. Red, 38. Green Jack. Set, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
Handoff here. Up the middle. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Okay,
3rd
and 7.
Set. 10 block.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 12.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First
Drill
and 10
green.
at the 44-yard
Yellow,
line.
43. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Traveler.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be a little short of the 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Go.
On play action, Richardson out to his right. Escaping the dangers, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Now, a running play. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Richardson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. The motion man here is Mitchell. On third down, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts are going to extend their lead.
Texans 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
44-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 10 black. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Colts will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Let's go now. 6.
Now Richardson. And caught left side. It's complete. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So That's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Come on.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Chop. 17. Set. Ready. Blue check. Ready. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 15 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground they go, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
Let's go now. Red. 38. Red. Yellow. Set.
He'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And he's going to be marched down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
43 yards. And the Texans first down.
10 cycles.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
The Texans will line up for the
Black.
two-point conversion.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the secondary at the 45. And he is all the way down near the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
This play all starts up front, Mike. Their ability to get him into the secondary. From there, it's just his speed and open field running that leads to the big game.
1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side this time. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Man in motion, heading right. They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looks like a design run here with Richardson.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Ready? Go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 1.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football is out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a night's bringing me down. I went to he said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I